Banana, banana. Football. This is Business Straya. No, this is NFL Straya. That's right. If you are watching on the old YouTubes or on the Spotify video, whatever, you can see that one of us is dressed.
I've got a court date, Jim.
He's a business. I'm just trying to go straight and get my kids back.
All of those early season Eagles wins where I was running around with no pants on come back to haunt me, and I'm, indecent exposure. No, I'm going to a sportsman's lunch, Jim. I'm going to go see it's because there's some cricket on at the moment. So I'm going to lunch in about an hour. I'll be smashing the first jars. And Tubby Taylor's talking today. Tubby Taylor and Damien Fleming, old Victorian legend, is the because this is Australia stuff, so we can talk about cricket. And who's the Pom? Who did I tell you the Pom is? Oh, Michael Vaughan. Yeah. Michael Vaughan, Tubby Taylor, and Damien Fleming, and it's for a charity. Kids, that's always a kids charity. This thing called the Irvine Club, and it's for Sporting Chance, which is for kids with cancer. So nice. There you go. I'm going to donate some money and smash some beers, and before that, we're going to talk about some football.
Pretty good. That's right. I am your host, James Clements. I'm still a little bit under the weather. I'm actually about to go pick up my baby squid from daycare because he's now also sick. So, shit. Party time. So you might not get power rankings this week on NFL Straya. I'm just saying, unless you crash.
Maybe I'll do it at 11 o'clock tonight with a skin full of piss, mate.
To be honest, it'd take a load off my shoulders because I'm not going to get a chance to do it. But that's it. That is my co-host, Gaz, over there. He's your mate. He's my mate. And we've got an awesome Thanksgiving ahead, right? So Thanksgiving week, when you live in the States, it's inescapable. Over here, we completely don't even realize it's happening until you go, wait a minute, why is there 3 games of football on a Friday? Oh, Thanksgiving. But the cool thing is we get Friday football, we get Saturday football, we get Monday football, we get Tuesday football. It's a feast of football. I'm stoked, excited, and some of these matchups are awesome. So this is our picks for week 13. This is what we always do. We do the Thursday show. They are brought to you by Double. Go check them out all over there. I think we bang them in each week. Might have missed last week. I was a bit busy. And anyway, check it all out. Use that code NFL Straya if you're going to sign up. Gaz, we start at 5 a.m. on Friday.
Jesus. Have we got the notes, Jim?
It's in the existing ones from this week.
Ah, there we go. Yeah. Look at us being organised and coordinating these things before we actually jump online.
That us is doing a lot of heavy lifting, I'm just saying. Right, Green Bay at Detroit kicks things off for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for this game being this awesome at 5 a.m. on my Friday morning. This is going to be unreal. To the point where I've gone back and forth on what I think about this game. I want to hear what you think, guys, because I was like, Detroit got the sort of crappy game out of their system against the Giants. Now they're going to come back out and wax this wildly unconvincing Green Bay team. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I think Green Bay's defense is better than anything Detroit have had or have shown. But they're at home, Detroit. And their O-line legend, Frank Ragnow, just came out of retirement. You can't tell me that's not going to give them a bit of a boost, even if he's not playing this week, coming back and just being around the boys. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I don't have anything convincing. Nothing's convinced me about this Green Bay team all year. Goff's had a couple of, let's just say, not great weeks. But Goff's home in a dome. So I think those things are all pushing me towards Detroit's got this one.
Yeah. I think people are, Green Bay is still, I'm but Jordan Love got hurt-ish last week, right? And if he gets hit once, maybe by this Detroit defense, which hasn't been wildly convincing the last couple of weeks anyway, he could just be out of the game. And then suddenly it's a lot of Malik Willis. Yes, but we're not going to be counting on injuries when we're picking stuff. But by the same token, if you're carrying something into it, there's clearly a heightened risk of him missing some sort of time. I just feel like I trust Detroit at home, in the dome, Jared Goff, indoor cat, Jahmyr Gibbs, just if they can get any separation with Montgomery and Gibbs, then I feel like Detroit can kind of maybe control this. So I'm going to go Detroit as well. But that is an awesome start to Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then talk about we better rush home. Like if you've been out that morning for brunch or whatever and you got your big spread at home, I don't know. That's how we did it because we, not American. We'd go out for brunch because it wasn't actually that busy. Like this rocks. And then you get home, big old spread. That afternoon game, Kansas City at Dallas, Gary. Oh, the highest rated game in NFL history, no doubt. With all the Swifties tuning in, with all the how about damn Cowboys coming off a win against the Eagles? Like, look out, this is on for young and old. The Cowboys are 3.5-point underdogs at home, and I actually kind of like that. I'm going to take the points. I don't know if they win, but I feel like Kansas City, they have to keep winning, right? Like that's their thing. Dallas, though, we've seen them at home, pretty good. You can throw with Dak, obviously, with CD, George Pickens. That offense, like KC did a pretty good job against Indy. This goes on the road. I think KC win, but I don't think they win big.
3.5 points. You've given yourself a very small margin of error there, Jim. But okay, all right. Now look, obviously I'm in a slightly better mood than when we did there's a difference between when we do the game on Tuesday and I've just come off a very disgusting fucking loss for the Eagles to the Cowboys. However, right, yes, it was a great win by the Cowboys and Pickens went off and all that sort of stuff. But let's look at what the Eagles did, and that was going up 21 points. It came down to the wire because they committed 14 separate penalties. And the fumbles was the special teams fumble should have never happened because it should have never got returned. It took everything moving into Dallas's favor to scrape that over the line against the Eagles that really don't have an offense at the moment. And the KC have been, getting back on track with Rashid Rice and Xavier Worthy, and that defense has done all right. They're winning tough again, and as you said, there's the desperation element of it. As we said on the other day, the Cowboys are only got a 10% chance. They're playing spoiler for the moment on a very, very slim chance. So I'm going with KC. I think KC's in the right position to take this at Jerry World.
Yeah, I think. Like Dallas at home as well. They've had a couple of good games. They've had a couple of stinkers as well. Like, didn't they? I think they lost to the Cardinals there, like not too long ago. Like, jeez. But I don't know. I feel like I trust the offense. I just remain wildly unconvinced by KC. So I think they pull another special one out. And it's like the magic's back. Baltimore, the last game of Thanksgiving. Baltimore hosts Cincinnati with Joe Burrow back. Obviously, no T. Higgins out with a concussion, but Jamar Chase back. Baltimore -7. I feel like that's a bit rich. Like that defense for the Cincinnati Bengals is horrible. The Pats weren't able to really take advantage of it because they couldn't really run the ball this week. Baltimore got a dude named Derrick Henry. Can they do enough, Gaz? What do you reckon?
Well, this is the hard thing. In the last few weeks, you would have said, well, fucking Baltimore's going to fucking destroy them. But Desert Henry had his 2 touchdowns and 58 yards or something this week. We talked about the fact that Lamar didn't look great. So I don't fucking know. The smart money wants Baltimore because you just feel that Joe's going to have to knock some rust off, doesn't have both of his weapons, and that defense is still fucking terrible. But I'm worried about that 7 points. I'm wondering that they might just play tough.
I can also give you -7.5 if I'm actually now checking that. And same goes for Detroit. That's a -2.5 now, which I feel much better about the -2.5.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm going with I'm the conservative bet is to go Baltimore, but I could just as well see this going the other way.
It feels like a lot of points, but Joe Burrow hasn't played for months. He's got one weapon. Chase Brown is fine. Baltimore at home. I got to go Baltimore. I don't feel great about it. Lamar didn't look great, but the Cincinnati defense just leaves me I'm more worried after that Pats win this week than just about any win I've ever sort of experienced. I'm like, I don't think the Pats are very good. Right? Yeah. They've won 9 straight games and could barely beat this horrible Bengals team. I think Baltimore are a little bit better.
Yep.
Black Friday, Chicago Bears against your Eagles, Gaz. 7.5-point favorites. The Eagles defense, we understand, is like good. Chicago, I feel like they're the Pats of the NFC, where it's like, wow, they've got an awesome record. Are they good? I don't know.
I don't understand how you can give 7.5 points. They're 2-8-3 teams. Like, I don't understand how you can have a 7.5 point gap with 2-8-3 teams, particularly after the way that the Eagles have not played a complete game. Fuck, I don't know if we've played a complete game all season, right? The last 3 weeks we scraped over 20 points, in the first quarter and then didn't score at all. But the previous 2 games we have, 16 and fucking, yeah, like when we're not putting points on the board. So to assume that we're gonna, we'd have to basically put, in theory, I don't know, 28 points to win by 7.5. Like, that Detroit defense is not that shit. And if you look at what's going on with the Eagles, Adoree Jackson got injured. Makuba's broken his ankle. And there was a third one. Oh, Blankenship went off with a thigh injury. We're still without Lane Johnson. Dickerson was all over the place. You're like, what the fuck? Like, we've got holes everywhere. I don't understand where the 7.5 points is coming from. So I'm going with Chicago. I'd like to think that we win. But I don't see us in any world winning by 7.5.
I'm taking the Bears as well. I think they're just kind of fun, and I think they can hang. And like Philly at home, probably a scary sort of spot, but by the same token, Chicago just have this weird ability just to keep stuff close and crappy and weird, and that's what they'll do.
Yep.
The Monday slate, San Francisco at Cleveland. The Browns are plus 4.5. I'm going to take the Browns here because the Niners, for all their, I don't know, excellent record and whatnot, because they are currently 8-4. I don't like Cleveland at home. The defense is just that much better. How many times do you reckon they're going to sack Brock Purdy? You got three interceptions last game as well in the first half. And I feel like the Browns will keep this one close. Shadur, home start. He's going to be going off.
Yeah.
The Browns could win this, and I wouldn't be that giantly surprised.
Yeah.
I think they've won, 2 games all season.
Yeah. Like, they do seem to be a different team at home than away. Just a few positive vibes. Like, I'm happy to take Cleveland here as well. Even if they lose, like, it's a last-second field goal. The defense is able to keep it close and maybe keep McCaffrey a little bit contained. Brock Purdy hasn't looked fucking great at all this year. So, as we said, Mac Jones is back up. Move to Cleveland and then let's move on.
Nice. Jacksonville at Tennessee, an AFC South battle for the ages. The Titans kept it kind of close against Seattle, but that's because Seattle I'm pretty sure they left at halftime. Like, they just went, get an early flight, see you boys, and like, Tennessee still didn't manage to win. The Jags will try to lose this in some weird way, shape, or form. I don't feel wildly confident in the minus 6.5, but I'm still going to take it because I just can't with Tennessee.
Yeah, I agree. We don't know what Jacksonville team is showing up from week to week. It's fucking wild. They'll be shit hot. Yeah. And then you'll just get a Trevor Lawrence just shit down his leg game.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, let's get going.
Indy host Houston. I'm going Indy as well. Same with you. I looked at this. Houston at home, that defense is terrifying. I understand this. I think Indy, now they're at home, having played a bunch of like road games, I think they're primed for a little bit of a, all right, no, Jim says we're going to miss the playoffs if we lose these games, so we better not lose it. And then they win, just to prove me wrong, Colts. Prove me wrong. Simple as that. Big Jonathan Taylor game. Like, despite Houston's run defense, I think Indy get him pretty good. I just don't know, but like CJ Stroud's apparently back for this. I just hate Houston's offense most of the time as well, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't. As we've said about, would we be surprised about Cleveland? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the tough slate of the Indy schedule, and that Houston defense is playing lights out. Like, wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden, like, they went this week and just fucking knocked them off. But got to stick with Indy. So let's do that and move on to the next one.
New Orleans at Miami. The Dolphins. That is now. It's 5.5. They are favorites. I'm going to take Miami. So are you.
Yep.
Saints just looked like a rabble last week. Miami should be at least be able to run the ball, throw it to Jalen Waddle, and away you go.
Kamara's out, so that doesn't fucking help. Shuck is fucking rubbish.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Good one. That's analysis. Atlanta at the Jets. Jets 2.5-point underdogs at home. I'm going to go the Jets. I feel like there's a weird, sneaky Tyrod kind of like keep this close. Atlanta have just been an absolute train wreck. They make me so angry. And of course, this will be the week I go against them and they win. So I might actually swing that. I'm gonna
logic is you should be at fucking Atlanta, right? But also they've just fucking been so terrible. Like no one should be beating this Jets team. So no one should lose to this Jets team. But this is where we're actually questioning it based on how shit Atlanta has been during this season. Anyway,
Cousins is horrible, guys.
Yep.
Out of the time. We also have Tampa Bay hosting. We're both taking Atlanta now. So Tampa Bay hosting Arizona. This is a weird one too. Like Baker's injury up in the air.
Is he
They're
out?
like, we don't know if he's going to play or not. Hey, check it out. You're like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I kind of still think Tampa Bay can run on Arizona regardless.
Yep.
If they've got Sean Tucker, they get Bucky Irving back presumably this week too. I reckon they might have a bit of a chance at home. So I might stick with Tampa Bay. I did think about Arizona. But
yeah, I'm the same.
Nice one. Rams going to Carolina. Carolina, look, I don't know. Bryce Young looked horrible last week. At home, we know that Panthers are pretty sneaky. They're 10.5-point underdogs. I was very tempted to take that, but I also think that the Rams can just
jump them and never look back.
Give them all a smackdown.
Yeah. This is a comeback to earth game for the plucky Panthers, right?
Yep. The Rams, I don't know. Everyone's being, spending this week blowing smoke up Matt Stafford's ass. Them as like the leading soupy contenders. If they come out and wax Carolina, everyone's going to see. Told you.
Yeah.
I expect that to happen. Minnesota go to Seattle. This is a 10.5-point line as well because Minnesota don't have a QB anymore. Like, they just don't have anyone. Like they're just down to, third stringers? I'm pretty sure because JJ McCarthy is out. Who are they even starting now? Max Brosmer, that's who it is. So, yeah, I'm going to go Seattle minus 10.5 at home. I feel okay with that.
Yeah, Minnesota, they haven't given us, we all praised their defense, keeping them in a lot of things early in this season, but even that, they can't deal with a barrage of that shit of an offense. So, fuck, what do you do? Seattle's good. So, there you go.
The only problem would be like if Darnold gets killed again and throws 4 interceptions, but still. Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Now, Gaz, it feels like this is a big Mike Tomlin spot. 3.5-point underdog at home against a conference rival. Pittsburgh hosting Buffalo. Plus 3.5, the Steelers. Buffalo, extra little bit of a break, which I feel like they needed, playing the Thursday. So,
and got quite honestly embarrassed by Houston.
I mean, that was a short week. You go on the road, you go to Houston, that horrible, that terrifying defense of Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go on the road again, but 10 days later to Pittsburgh. I feel like Buffalo can win this, but I might still take Pittsburgh plus 3.5.
Oof. Yeah, look, I still have zero faith in that Pittsburgh offense. That defense did enough. That defensive line, particularly, did enough. But, yeah, you can throw on Pittsburgh, right?
I've now also gone, hang on a second. We had a horrible Josh Allen game last week.
The roller coaster. We're on the ascent of the roller coaster, Jim.
6 touchdown game that he's going to have against them. Fucking idiot. So I'm going to jump back on Buffalo.
All right. Fuck, you're changing. Usually you wait till the end of the week to change. Well, I suppose we are at the end of the week this time.
Vegas at Chargers. That's a fun one. AFC West. And when I say fun, I mean horrible, and the Chargers are going to kill them. Poor one.
I don't think we need to do too much analysis of this. They've fucking got nothing. Brock Bowers, I can just see his career wasted.
Ashton Genty just what do we do? Why? Huh? And then
you're not gonna talk yourself into a dead offensive coordinator bounce from the fucking Chip Kelly firing?
Probably not.
Okay, good. All right, let's move on then.
Denver at Washington. This is a pretty gross primetime game. People going, oh, like we need to get way more Commanders on the tally. That's backfired.
Yeah.
I'm going Denver in Washington.
Yeah, same. Bit of a break. That defense, Washington's just riddled. They're gonna. You almost want it. You can almost see a clean house at the end of the season for Washington. A bunch of those free agents just not getting re-signed, and get a whole bunch of young blood to be around Daniels, and off we go.
Washington plus 5.5. We're both taking Denver. I think Bo Nix is fine in that game.
Yep.
And then finally, Monday Night Football to finish off the Thanksgiving slate. I'm thankful that we will lose this game and go into our bye with a renewed sense of purpose, Gary.
No, mate.
I am taking the New York footballing Giants. It's a replay of a couple of the worst moments of my footballing life when bloody Eli Manning pulled a couple of soupies out of his ass. Plus 7.5 is probably too much, right? So the Pats, I talked about this on Tuesday. They're just obsession with trying to run Ramondre Stevenson and do the same thing over and over again, and it not working and going, well, we'll just do it again. That's just fucking stupid. And I don't know if Drake May in this spot versus Jameis, I feel like the Giants can win like a bit of a rando shootout. So I might go the Giants because I don't think with our front line just decimated, like the line was already shit. They lost two of the best dudes on the left side this week. I think Drake's going to be scrambling a bit. I don't really like it against that front four of the Giants too, so I'm going to take the Giants.
Okay.
I do love Mr. Jameis. I don't like that two of my loves are combining here, like just colliding. Jameis versus anybody, but against the Pats, that hurts my heart. But
look, I didn't like the 7.5 points, but realistically, who is he throwing to? Wendell Robinson? It's like the third. He was fourth string at the beginning of the season or some shit. Like I think your secondary is not going to allow as many fucking 40-yard chunk plays as Jameis got last week, and can potentially pick him off. Obviously the D line versus your O line is a concern, and that 7.5 points is a concern. But they're without starting quarterback, starting receiver, starting running back, defensive coordinator, head coach. Like fucking hell, get it done, mate. Get it fucking done.
I remain unconvinced about the Pats. Like talking about them and the Bears in the same sort of sentence. Like watching the Pats each week, just pulling these random wins out of their ass, but not in any way convincing fashion, is wildly frustrating.
Yep.
But wins are wins, and I'm not going to apologize for wins, but I just don't know if we're good enough. And this would be like the one where you get bitten in the ass. So,
fair enough.
All right, that is the Thanksgiving slate. Oh, NFL Straya all picked, previewed, and set up for you. Make sure you're following us across all of the socials, of course. Twitter, Facey, IG, TikTok, YouTube. Jump in the comments. Say g'day. Tell us how much of an idiot I am. There you go. Tell us how much you like Gaz's shirt. It's lovely. He's very nicely dressed. Rate, review, stars.
I had to iron today, Jim. Fuck that. Not a very good job, by the way.
Rate, review, star, subscribe across all your podcast apps, of course. Big thanks go to House Hats for the intro and outro song. They rule. Get around. Jim does Supercoach. We are top, what did I say? 76th in the world.
That's crazy.
For NFL Supercoach. The world. And NBA Straya, of course, is pretty good too. So, Gaz, cheesesteak tipping.
Yeah, get your tips in. What else can I say?
It was won by Gino himself this week.
Gino! But after that embarrassing, I don't know whether he'll post exactly who he tipped, but if he got 12 out of 14 and he won his own tipping, he must have tipped against the Eagles, right? Which is sacrilegious for him. So I'd be interested to know if one of those two losses was the Eagles.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice one. Anyway, go check your tips in cheesesteaktipping.com. You can win some free cheesesteaks and delicious gear. Go check it out. All right. Anything else, Gaz?
No, I'm going to the pub, Jim.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for half a day off. today to go drink beers. I'm thankful. I'm going to go see Area 7 on the weekend. There's a music festival thing down in Cheltenham at a brewery. I'm going to go see mates in Area 7 and Dallas Crane are playing. That's going to be good.
My buddy Chaz is playing in Area 7 at parts this week as well.
There you go.
Little Chaz. I remember he was a tiny little baby. Yeah, he's playing a song or two with Area 7, so good on him.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
I shan't be there though. I've got my little brother's engagement party, so
there you go.
Getting shit-faced in Ballarat instead.
Nice one. All good.
Just like
all right.
I'm thankful for you, Gaz.
For
Jim. Football. Isn't that lovely?
Jim.
All right. We'll catch you next week, you dickheads. Here's to a big Thanksgiving week. Dig in. We've got heaps of football. This is going to be awesome. He's jumped the gun. We'll catch you in a bit, you dickheads.
See yous.
Later, then.
The flesh